Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. How's it going? Hoping everybody is finding today is treating them well. Today's video I am going to talk about my BOXY CHARM that I received last month. Do a little review on the products that came in. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is this, I think it's just called MAC eyebrows. And I know that this was also in my favorites video. I have not stopped using this eyebrow pencil since I got it. I'm afraid that it's probably emptying quite quickly. It is just a little tiny, it is in the color lingering, so it's kind of like a soft brown color. And my garbage bag is missing. It's a soft brown color. And the pencil looks like this. So this guy here is how you get the product to come out of the pencil into the point. And at first when I received it, it was really hard for me to grasp that, I guess. I don't know why my brain couldn't wrap around it. And like I said in the favorites video, it claims to be a self-propelling pencil. I just don't know what that is. But this is an amazing eyebrow pencil. I love this eyebrow pencil. I am wearing it today. I have not stopped using it. I haven't even put it down to use my brow wiz. Like, if I had the choice between a brow wiz and this guy, I would probably choose this guy. I will not... God, it pains me to say this. I won't repurchase this only because I don't, scratch that. I might repurchase this eyebrow pencil, but like I have a hard time spending the kind of money that like MAC or Anastasia Beverly Hills or Benefit want an eyebrow pencil when I know I can go to my Walmart or my local drugstore and get a really decent eyebrow pencil made by e.l.f. I love e.l.f.'s eyebrow pencil, and it's literally $2, maybe $3. It's not as thin. Drop everything every day. Drop everything. It's not as thin as the brow is. Obviously, it's not as thin then as the MAC eyebrow pencil either, but it's $2 or $3 and it's an amazing brow pencil. So, while I want to say yes, I will repurchase that MAC eyebrow pencil, I don't know that I will, because I can get an eyebrow pencil that I enjoy as well from e.l.f. I do love the MAC eyebrow pencil. I would repurchase it. I 100% think that you should go. I would recommend that as an eyebrow pencil. If you're in the market to spend $20 on an eyebrow pencil, go buy yourself MAC. Do not waste your money on Benefit, which is more expensive. Do not, because I've tried it and I hated it. Do not waste your money on the Brow Wiz, because I've tried it. I don't necessarily hate it, but the MAC pencil is better. The second thing I got is this Luminous Loose Blush. By the way, the MAC eyebrows, it's called Eyebrows by MAC Cosmetics, and it retails for $18, which is cheaper than the Brow Wiz and Benefit, but it's still $18. The next thing I got was this Luminous Loose Blush by Studio Makeup. And it retails for $35, which is really odd for me to imagine because I don't think I've ever heard of Studio Makeup prior to this. But that's okay. That's okay. Like, I've not been in the makeup scene for very long, so that's possible, right? So this is actually the color. I have used it quite a few times. It is on my face today. I actually quite enjoy this. It is a luminous loose blush. If you are not used to loose face products, this would be hard for you to use. But I typically just put like a little bit into the cap, swish my brush around, and buff it into my face. It is luminous enough that I don't feel like I have to wear, when I'm wearing it, I don't also feel like I need to wear a highlighter, because it does have this luminosity to it that just brightens your face up, and it shows up when the sun is hitting it, you know, when the light is hitting it just right. It shows up quite well on your face as for the luminous piece of it. And it is a very beautiful blush. You can build it up or just make it, you know, a nice toned down color, which is kind of where I'm at right now, because I've not worn blush until recently. As a matter of fact, my blush collection was not very big until, it's still not very big. I mean, let's be real. Like, I'm no makeup beauty guru, so my collection, everything fits on this wall behind me, which isn't very big, so my collection is not huge. But recently I have received a lot more. My dog is barking. Recently I have added more blushes to my collection. This one is probably one of my favorites. I've used it quite often this month. The next thing I got in my box was this Briogeo Don't Despair Repair Hair Conditioning Hair Mask. I did try this. I don't know that I did it right. It made my hair feel real greasy, so I didn't really like it a lot. I'm going to give it another go. We'll see how that works. Initially, I'm not really a fan, but it is a product that retails for $20. The next thing I got was this Colourpop Ultra Satin Lip, and the color is Strip. I am wearing it today. It is not a color I love. It is a very pale color, and so much so that it makes me look like I'm trying to maybe white out my lips almost, like I've got foundation over the top of it. I do love the formula. It does sit on my lips very nicely, but I just don't really like this color. It is on my lips today. I did put a topper on top of it to give it the pinkish tone that it has. Another thing that I don't like is when I'm using this, like I, you know, pull the lid off and the writing on this is coming off, you see, on my hand. I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan at all. It's all kinds of coming off. I just feel like if you're going to put writing on, you know, and the ingredient list on a tube, it needs to be on the tube to stay and not get all over a person's hand. Not a fan of the color. I do like the formula. The formula is quite nice. It's very comfortable lip product. Its stain power isn't amazing, but it's not horrible either. I just don't like the color, and I don't like the fact that the writing comes off the tube all over my hand. So the last thing I got was this Pure Cosmetics Soiree Diary. And I have to tell you, I am not a fan of this guy. I do like that it has a giant mirror. And I do love these 4 colors here. These 4 shimmer colors are beautiful. However, they are really chunky, and when you put them on your face, they want to fall out all over the place in chunks, not just bits. And these guys here, they are, you can barely see them. You have to build and build. But with that being said, that is for all 8 of these matte shades. Like, you literally have to build the hell out of these colors to get any kind of pigmentation, or I guess the appropriate pigmentation to match the colors in these pans. These 4 shades, amazing. These 4 shades are beautiful. You don't even have to wet your brush or anything. They go on really nicely. These 8, not amazing. They're not amazing. Overall, I do love this box, this palette. isn't an amazing palette, but it does have some really pretty colors. And if I have the time to build up the colors, or I just want like a lazy makeup day, and I have produced quite a few looks with this palette that are beautiful. It did retail for $34. Would I spend $34 on this palette knowing what I got? Absolutely not. It kind of makes me not want to buy any other pure palettes, because if they all have the same pigmentation. So if you guys are friends of mine on Instagram, my Instagram name is My New Obsession 2017, and I did a swatch picture of this for BOXY CHARM, and the swatches, you can't even see the first 4 shades on my arm, and I did giant circles of these swatches on my arm, and I did it in daylight, and I tried it in my room light here. I tried it everywhere. You can't see the first 4 shades at all. The second 4 shades, I had to literally draw that circle in probably 8 times to get the color on my arm that is on my arm. So knowing what I know about this palette, would I spend $34 on it? Never. Would I tell you guys to go spend $34 on it? No. Like I said, it kind of detracts me from wanting to spend $34 on any palette that Pure makes, or $24 on any palette that Pure makes. And I have heard really good things about like their Trolls palette and their My Little Pony palette. Really good things. But then I have this. So that is my BOXY CHARM review now that I've worked with these products for several weeks. I do love the blush, so I'm not mad at the blush. The blush was $35, so that in and of itself was as much as I spent on a box. I do get my subscription a year at a time, so I only spend about $19.50, $19.25, maybe $19.75 on a box, because it's cheaper than if you purchase it month to month. So, and I do purchase BOXY CHARM with my own money, and if you are interested in BOXY CHARM, I do have a code in my drop down box that is just a referral code, and it doesn't earn me any money, it just earns me points. So if you want to join BOXY CHARM, please take advantage of my code for you. I'm not sure, I think it earns you something too, like $5 off your first box or something like that. I can't remember, don't quote me on that, but it earns me points. So like I said, the loose blush, not mad at, love it actually. Really happy that I got it in my box, and it alone pays for the price of my box. But in addition to that, I haven't put that MAC eyebrow pencil down. Well, it's on the floor now, so otherwise I'd show it to you. But I haven't put that MAC eyebrow pencil down since I got it in the box, and it retails for $18, which is almost as much as what I spent on the box. The other thing I got, I almost forgot. The other thing I got is this Perfecting Face Brush by Bare Minerals. This is the best brush. I don't think I've ever been so excited about a brush ever. This brush, so it's got this little divot in it where you're supposed to, it's dirty, where you're supposed to put your foundation in. Can you guys see that divot? And then you buff it into your face. I don't use that very often. I just, put my foundation on my face and rub it into my face. This is the best brush. I have not used my blender for application of my foundation since I got this. Like, I used it the first day and I was like, meh, I don't know, we'll see. Used it again the second day, and then after that it was like I was a pro at this, and it is amazing. The only thing I don't like about it is because it is so densely packed, I am washing it like every other day to make sure that the product is not just residually in this brush, and I usually wash my brushes once a week, so it's taking a little bit more time out of Monday or my week, but I have never been more pleased with a brush in my life, and I'm kind of a brush hoarder. So, and that retails for $28. So between the brush, the loose blush and the eyebrow pencil, I've definitely earned, I definitely got more than what I paid for, right? The three things that well, one of them I'm not really sure about. I do think I used the Don't Despair Repair Hair Mask wrong, so I am going to give that another go. Not super excited about the color of the Ultra Satin Lip. I do like the formula. Wished I would have got a different color. And I am not a fan of the Pure Cosmetics Soiree Diaries eyeshadow palette. And that is my BOXY CHARM review for our BOXY CHARM for the month of September. Okay guys, now it's October spoiler time for BOXY CHARM, so if you don't want to watch, now's the time to turn off the video. I'll give you a second. Ready? Okay. So the spoilers for this month, we are actually getting the Tarte Tarteist Quick Dry Matte Lip Paint in one of 8 different shades, which I think is amazing. So there's Home Slice, Delish, Front Row, Bestie, Get It, Salty, Pillow Talk, or XOXO. I'm super excited. All those colors are beautiful. I can't wait for that. I love Tarteist lip paints. The next thing that we're getting is the Dr. Brandt, not Brat, Pore Dermabrasion, which I think is really cool. Dr. Brandt is a pretty expensive product. Its value is $58, so I'm pretty stoked for that product. I like dermabrasion products. I use a Mary Kay dermabrasion product every week. I only use it once a week, and I'm excited to try a different brand. The other thing that we're getting that I know of is either a liquid or a pressed version of Becca's Prosecco Pop. Prosecco Pop! I'm so excited because I have Opal and I love it, and I've wanted Prosecco Pop. I also want the Lilac Geode, but I cannot bring myself to pull the trigger on another $38 highlighter. So I'm super excited that we're getting one of the highlighters that I want, and I don't care if I get it in liquid or pressed. I hope I get it in liquid because Opal I have in pressed, so I know what the Press Perfector looks like on my face, so I hope I get it in liquid. I'd be super excited for either one. And then there's like some variant items, so like some eyeliners. There's also like a nail kit that we could be getting. I'm not really positive about the other thing, but the three that I shared with you, the Tarteist Paint, the Prosecco Pop, and the Dr. Brandt, we're all supposed to be getting. So I'm really excited about that, and I hope that you are too. Let me know if you are. Let me know what you're most excited about in your box. Mine, of course, would be the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in either the liquid form or the pressed form. I don't care. Let me know what you think that you want the most and what you're most excited about. Let me know if you aren't subscribed to BOXY CHARM yet and you want to. I think it's a good deal, especially the deal I got by doing it a year at a time. Like, the boxes are only like $19 and I get $100+ worth of product every single month sent to me in a little tiny box. It's pretty amazing. Even if I don't like one or two of the products, like the products that I do like are well worth the money. Anyways, thanks so much for joining me today, you guys. You have a wonderful day. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share my video. And hopefully you do subscribe and become a wonderful member of my YouTube family. Leave a comment down below. I do love hearing from you guys, and I respond to every single comment. So hopefully you're interested in seeing me every single day, because that is when I upload. I do have daily content unless something comes up, which it's happened, right? It happens. Everybody has a life that is beyond YouTube and sometimes comes in the way. But please, please share with me your comments, your feedback, anything that you have for me. I really appreciate you spending some time with me today. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye-bye.